we got our hands on the MSI Stealth GS75 17.3-inch gaming laptop. This is the 8SG trim, equipped with the RTX 2080. Let's take a look at it. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for notifications when we release a new video. Today we're just going to do a quick unboxing and overview of the MSI GS75 Stealth. Just the laptop and the accessory box over here inside. In the accessory box we find the power adapter, and that's about it. Let's take off the plastic, and we have this nice looking box with the MSI logo. And finally, opening the box, there's some literature on top telling us where to get help if we need it. And the laptop in another bag. Underneath the laptop we find some more literature. Opening up the bag, and here we have the laptop with the MSI emblem on the front here. And between the keyboard and the display, there's a nice cloth protector. This trim, the 8SG, comes with the NVIDIA RTX 2080 and is priced at $2,799. The GS75 lives up to its stealthy name, much sleeker than the Titan series from MSI. This 17.3-inch laptop sits at just 3/4 of an inch tall and weighs about 5 pounds. The gold accents look really sharp and subtle. Everything on the GS75 looks well polished. The shell feels a little more flimsy than I expected. It's fairly easy to bend, and it appeared more rigid than it feels. The thin bezel around the display is really nice, and I really like the emblem on the front. I'm used to using a MacBook Pro touchpad, which is hard to beat, but the touchpad on the GS75 performs as well as expected. It's easy to scroll, swipe, and use multi-gestures. One thing I'm not crazy about on the design is the font on the keyboard. It looks kind of tacky and doesn't quite match the elegant look of the rest of the laptop. The keyboard feels nice though. I had no issues typing or gaming on the GS75. And of course, the per key RGB is a nice addition. For connectivity, the GS75 Stealth has 3 USB 3.1 Generation 2 jacks, 1 USB-C jack, 1 Thunderbolt 3, Ethernet, HDMI, headphone out, and microphone in. It also has a microSD slot. Overall, the GS75 Stealth feels like a small, lightweight package. For being a 17.3-inch gaming laptop with an RTX 2080, it feels very portable. Being the top of the line in the GS series, the specs on the GS75 are pretty impressive. With the 8th generation i7 8750H, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, and a GTX 2080 Max-Q on this 8SG package, it should be able to run just about anything. The M.2 hard drive is pretty small at 256GB, but it has 3 M.2 slots in total to upgrade to more storage whenever it is needed. I ran the Heaven benchmark at 1080 and Ultra settings. It seemed to hang around 85 to 90 FPS most of the time, occasionally getting closer to 60, and sometimes above 100. Through the MSI Dragon Center, you can put the GS75 into different performance modes using their Shift feature, which can also be toggled with Function F7. Sport mode gives you full use of the CPU and GPU in factory settings. Comfort and Eco modes throttle back the CPU and GPU to enhance battery life. MSI also advertises a turbo mode where the user can experiment with overclocking, but I didn't get that far into it. Of course, to test gaming, I played Apex Legends. With everything pretty much maxed out, I was able to sustain at least 60 FPS when dropping in, and then closer to 80 or 90 on the ground. As far as heat goes, the keyboard does get warm, but it was always comfortable. Near the top of the keyboard where the speakers are, it gets warmer, but still touchable. The underside of the laptop got uncomfortably hot gaming on a table, so I would definitely not suggest gaming on your lap. The fans weren't that loud either. They were relatively quiet for what the computer was doing. The GS75's clean, subtle design, great specs, and small footprint make it a great option for a gaming laptop that looks good in an office as well. What do you think about the GS75 Stealth? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing.